soften life's hard hit. We stand together, although you roam. My voice will guide you and bring you home. Through midnight mists and candle glow, stories ripple soft and slow. Whispers weave where shadows play, and dreamers wake before the day. Tune your heart where the wild winds blow, and follow the tide to the radio. Flowing waters and ancient stones, source remembered deep in your bones. The rivers hum, the path calls, echoes dance through the ancient halls. A spiral tongue of moonlit wit whispers truths you half admit. We drift together, and though apart we roam, my voice is always a current and will always lead you home. Beneath the dark, the dream unfolds, silver threads through the stories told. Beneath each breath, the night hums low. The pulse, the wave, the undertow. Surrender softly. Let it flow. And lose yourself in the dark moon radio. You're not alone in the dark. You just can't feel the others yet. It all comes to the surface. So, good morning and welcome to this wobble show. Yes, we will wobble our way. I'm not sure whether my microphone is on. Yes. Have I got levels bouncing? Yes. It's we all have these wobbles every now and again, and my technical wobbles are going to happen. But I got a new project coming up, and I'm going to throw myself into the new project. And yes, of course, I'm going to be doing the radio. I will do this show daily, week daily. It's like, well, I my wobble was career wise and stuff because I want a job. There isn't any jobs, and reality. I've got to fake it. I've got to not shout about the elephant in the room. And that's kind of where I have been. I shout about elephants. The elephant in the room is that nobody's going to employ me at 54 when there is like huge amounts of unemployment. Plus, I'm a boater, which means I haven't got a fixed address, which means that it's a little bit like difficult to employ me because I haven't got a fixed address. And also there's the fact that I might disappear, sail off, I might be unreliable, right? I've got no history of that whatsoever, but hey, it's it's like, okay, there's like a few things that are stacked up against me. And those few things may not mean much in an economy where everybody can find a job, where there's lots of jobs to go. But where there's few jobs going round, one, I'm too old, two, I might have health issues, probably do, and three, yeah, okay, there's sort of anomalies. It's not necessarily the same as everybody else. I don't fit the little boxes. And those three issues are gonna keep employers from giving me a job. Plus, I haven't had a proper job in 2 years, so I'm long-term unemployed now. So there's my rant, right? There is my rant, right? That's my elephants in the room, and I can. People can say to me, "Oh, just go find a shit job." What shit job? There's no shit jobs out there. There's an American guy that I'm very fond of, but he's a long-term friend. He says, "Take any job and you will find, any job. Any job." I haven't been offered a job in over a year. In fact, 2 years. I would take any job. I'd have taken it long time ago. And they're saying, okay, well, anybody who's able-bodied can go and pick rubbish up. Fine, come and pick me up. Come and pick me up, and I'll come and pick rubbish. That's the sort of level of if that's what's required, so be it. I don't think people get how much, we're all meant to be lazy bums sitting on our asses. And it's like, I get so cross being labelled that. So, okay, I'm ranting, I know, but I need to get it off my chest, and now I have done, I'm feeling better about it. I am trying to set myself up as self-employed. If I could earn money doing this, I would. I'm doing everything I can think of to earn money doing this. And I love doing this. I feel like I'm good at it. I'm getting better. Technology is getting better. I'm using the AI to help me with the technology. I'm writing my own songs. I feel like I'm creating, and it's lovely and it's great. But my listening count is going down rather than up. Maybe I need more rants. So does ranting bring the listener count up? I don't want to live on that level. I'm going to do my stuff, and I'm not going to live for the business percentages. I'm sorry, life is too short for that. But yes, my wobble was tense yesterday because I can't
I obviously can't function without any money in this world. So I'm going to have to sort of beg you guys to sort of follow me on YouTube. YouTube followers, please, can we get that up? If we could do that, that would be bloody awesome. Because, yeah, if I can just get my YouTube followers up, maybe I can monetize YouTube one day. One day. I don't mind doing 6 months of this. But I need a little bit of funds, just a little bit. Just a little bit to break the wall. It's like, I haven't made a sale in so long. I don't know which direction to flow in. They're saying, oh, well, which is making you the most money? Concentrate on that. Yeah, nothing is. Right? I am obviously so unattractive, so uncharismatic. And the AI checks out my websites and says, "Oh, it's all very good. What is the problem? Is here. You are undiscoverable, so nobody can freaking find me." All right. What is the solution to that? And I get a whole bunch of waffle I don't understand. Yeah. Okay. Fight to rise. We're going to fight and we're going to rise. I'm not giving up. I'm just having a rant. This is just me getting started. Reach inside. Reach inside. They seek your spark. This world is reaching deep inside, fishing for your soul and opening you wide. Coping methods on full red alert, looking for viruses they insert. It's okay. You are stronger than this. We were born to fight and to resist. Stronger than this. This world born to rise. Fall inside, fishing to resist. For your spark, your tide. They test your nerves. They press. They pry, till truth itself begins to lie. But every scar is proof you've burned, and still your power has returned. Fight. You were born from storm and twist, to fight, to rise, to still exist. You were born from storm and twist, to fight, to rise, to still exist. Fight. You're stronger than their kiss. You were born to fight and to resist. Breathe deep, stand tall, let the shadows know. We broadcast light to one and all. We cannot take what still will grow. Your pulse will shine, and what you know. They cannot take what still will grow. Your pulse will shine, and what you know. It's what I do. Fight to rise. Just keep getting up on your feet. Keep getting back on your feet. It isn't the amount of rising, it's the getting back up again. It's that sort of level of, okay, I'm going to get back up on it, and I will, and it's fine. I come back stronger and wiser and better, but dear, the wisdom through adversity pass. And I was listening to my Black Flame stuff. I've got a story on YouTube that has had 16 views, and that's kind of the best this month. And it's the Black Flame story. And I can do more of those. Like, if that's the way, if I've got to be algorithmic led, which annoys the hell out of me, it's all of this. Everything's algorithmic led. Why can't it be sort of like mood legged? This is my mood. Can we lead by that? Nah. Of course not. It's a business thing. It's got to be. I've been watching CEO programs, and what was it, The Diary of a CEO, and how he does his business, and it's like, wow, I really don't want to do it that way. Is that just bad of me? Am I meant to do it the way that works? Probably. It's crazy. It's a crazy system. But I don't want to spend my life doing that. Fucking hell. No thanks. No, thank you. I'm going to avoid that one. Right. My dopamine hit for this morning. Okay. And yesterday I switched it a little bit, and I'm going to switch it a little bit further. So this one is called The Hour Before the World Wakes. So come with me for a moment. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to move from where you are. Just let your eyes soften a little. Let your shoulders drop just slightly. And allow yourself to be brought gently, easily, to somewhere that exists right now as you listen. There is a canal. And the world is deciding whether it's properly awake yet. It's early. Early enough that the sky is doing that extraordinary thing it does. The slow pour of light from behind the horizon, as if someone somewhere is tilting a great lantern towards us. Pale gold, amber, the blush of something almost rose along the eastern edge of things. Oh, and the air has a bite to it. It's clean and sharp, the kind of cold that isn't cruel this morning. It isn't sort of smacking me in the face. It's just honest. The kind that makes you feel very awake, very live, and very present in this particular body in this particular moment. You can see your breath. A soft little cloud of it, drifting away in the stillness. There and gone, there and gone. Like you're a little dragon. Like you're like a little quiet reminder that you're here. You're breathing. And that is, when you think about it, quite wonderful. And beneath you, or just in front of you, just sort of like over the edge there, just a few steps away, is the water, the canal. And this morning it's wrapped itself in mist. I love this. I love it very much. I've taken some beautiful photos. It's a slow, low, slow, deep mist that sits just above the surface, like the water is dreaming, like it hasn't quite come all the way back from wherever it goes in the night. It moves, this mist, just barely, just gently, drifting in long, slow ribbons, catching the first light and turning it pearl, silver, faintly, impossibly luminous. You watch it and something inside of you quietens. Just lets go. It's all right. It's there. So are you. It's all right. Quietens. Stillness. It's finding the right words. It's not silence exactly, because the world is full of sound this morning, but it's a quietening. You have the opposite. You have the quickening. This is the quietening. A settling. Like a snow globe after the snow has fallen. Ah, it's okay. It will be okay. The sun will rise. And things will settle again. Because if you listen, the birds, today, they are going absolutely gloriously, magnificently mad. Robins, blue tits, wrens, little tiny chirp things, doing the thing where they produce an almost absurd amount of noise for something very, very small. Blackbirds, very close. A long liquid thread of notes through the cold air. Unhurried, perfect, and Under it all, a distant fluting of something further off in the hedges, answering, always answering, with the coo of a pigeon, just bringing it down. Hello. This is the dawn chorus. It's one of the few things in the world that, however many times you hear it, how many mornings it finds you, it reaches in and does something to you. Something to your nervous system that recognizes it before your thinking mind has caught up. Something that says, you are part of this. You always were. Your brain even now is responding. Dopamine, quietly rising. Cortisol, quietly falling. It's not a metaphor. This is your actual neurobiology doing exactly what it was designed to do in the presence of nature, of morning light, of birdsong, of the particular quality of the air after a frost. You're being replenished right now just by being here and listening to my voice. And there's a nice, solid mug in your hands. It's hot, properly hot. You can feel the warmth of it spreading through your palms, up into your fingers, into your wrist. Cup of tea. All right, coffee if you insist, but mine's a tea. With just the right amount of everything. That first sip, the bloom of warmth moving down, settling somewhere just below your ribs, like a small golden glowing coal. The cold is still there. It's on your face, on your ears, on the tip of your nose, and the contrast, the heat of the cup, the bite of the air, is exquisite. It's exactly right. Your body knows how to hold both. Isn't it amazing? The warmth and the cold together, and feel not uncomfortable, but magnificently alive. Full, feeling alive. And then there's a sound. A low knock, 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 knock. Hello. Deliberate, patient. Yeah, they're back. Hello, we're back. It's against the hull, the metal hull. Dog notices it, goes a little bit nuts. And you look down, and they're surveying you with the immense dignity of somebody who has decided that this particular boat is theirs, and this particular morning is also theirs. The swans. And also, Birdie. Birdie has returned. The Muscovy duck. We're quite away from his patch, so he's doing a little bit of exploring. But we've got not only two very, very elegant looking swans, we've got the big, he's kind of ugly. He's got some nice feathers, but he's not as beautiful. But he's dark and he's handsome, and he's absolutely certain of his welcome. He's found you amongst all the boats, on this particular stretch of water, on this particular cold, bright morning. He's come back. You smile, you welcome him. I can't help it. It's dopamine, the brain lightening up for connection, for being recognized, for the small, absurd joy of a little duck. He's not that little, but he's a big duck, and he's an independent, stubborn little so-and-so. But he knows where I live. He's probably recognised the dog. And now look, the sun is here. It's not blazing, but it's cresting the line of the hedgerow. It's hitting the line of the tops of the trees. Doing what the morning sun does through the bare branches in early spring, it's fragmenting into streaks of splitting into 100 different golds. And it's flooding the field below the sunrise, and heading along the towpath in long stripes of light and shadow, hitting the water in places, hitting the mist as the whole place lights up. And the frost glistens and catches it. Every blade of grass, every leaf, every cobweb. And there's a lot of those. There were spiders flying yesterday. Little tiny baby spiders with a strand of cobweb just floating on the wind. Strung between every stem of grass, every bit of plant life has now got a cobweb on it. Even the boat, every crystal and all my stones are on the boat. I've got a light hitting it, all of it, briefly extraordinarily beautiful. The world is offering itself up in a particular way that it only does in this particular hour, in this particular light. And the warmth hits my face. It can hit your face if you can close your eyes and imagine it. Real warmth, actual warmth, the sun's warmth, cutting through the cold air, landing on your skin, like a hand placed gently there. Like something that has travelled 93 million miles, especially to find you this morning. Somewhere in the distance, train, its sound folding through the silence, a long, low note of the world moving, of things going somewhere, of the ordinary, beautiful business of being alive. Stay here for a breath or two longer. Just feel the cup, feel the cold air on your face, and the sun's warmth arriving to soften it. Hear the birds still singing, still gloriously, extravagantly singing. Watch the mist on the water drifting. Watch the duck, who's waiting with infinite patience for breakfast, and who is, in his way, entirely right to expect it. I'm going to throw some bread in a bit. Give him some bread, and I'll also throw some to the swans. Let your nervous system do what it's doing, what it's settling, gathering, filling. Slowly from somewhere you might not known have needed filling, because this is what morning can be. This is what is somewhere right now as you listen. Something that in you has been there and is still there, even as you carry on with your day. That light is real. The warmth is real. The birdsong is real. The mist is real. And the duck is certainly real. And this feeling is yours. Take it with you. It's yours for the day. My gift. There we go. Okay, well, since it's dark moon, or new moon as you insist, let's play the moon cycles. The new moon hides in shadow, dark and out of sight. The waxing crescent grows, a silver slither bright. First quarter's half lit, look up at the sky on any given night. The moon's got a story full moon roaring high. It's dancing with the sun in cosmic time, changing shape in rhythm, raising rhyme, surrendering the light. The last quarter half returned, the circle's second turn. Waning crescent whispers lessons we can learn. The moon keeps turning through the night. It takes about a month to make the journey round, 29.5 days from the time it's found. They say it's not making its own light, just reflecting rays. The sun illuminates these ever-changing phrases. The new moon hides in shadow, dark and out of sight. The waxing crescent grows, a silver slither bright. First quarter's half lit, climbing
Waxing
through the
means
sky.
it's growing,
Waning means it shrinks. It's all about perspective. As full moon drawing high. The sun, the earth, the sky, they're dancing in a line, creating all these phases in their view, surrendering the light. The last quarter half returned, the circle's second turn. Waning crescent whispers lessons we can learn. The moon keeps turning through the night. The new moon hides in shadow, dark and out of sight. The waxing crescent grows, a silver slither bright. Look up at the sky on any given night. Through the sky, the moon's got a story written there in light. As full moon dancing with the sun in cosmic time, changing shape in rhythm, her reason and rhyme. Waning gibberish fades, surrendering the light. The last quarter half returned, the circle's second turn. Waning crescent whispers lessons we can learn. The moon keeps turning through the night. It takes about a month to make the journey round, 29.5 days from the time it's found. They say it's not making its own light, just reflecting rays. The sun illuminates these ever-changing phrases. The new moon hides in shadow, dark and out of sight. The waxing crescent grows, a silver slither bright. First quarter's half lit. Waxing means it's growing. The sky. Waning means it shrinks. It's all about perspective. As full moon drawing high, the sun, the earth, the sky, they're dancing in a line, creating all these phases in their beautiful grand design. Surrendering the light. The last quarter half returned, the circle's second turn. Whispers lessons we can learn. The moon keeps turning through the night. Yep, the moon does turn. It hit the zenith of the dark moon at 1:23 this morning. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't follow numbers, but oh, really? Is it that accurate? Okay, fair enough. So how are we doing? Did you enjoy that one? I'm trying to find where I did put a story together. I'm putting a blog together, the Dark Moon Delirium blog for the dark moon, but I don't know where I put it. It's a common thing. It's like I have too many tabs open all at once. Ah, here we go. Because I've got it on. Ah, okay. You see, I put it in a logical place. Totally logical place. It's in notes. It's in the notes, and therefore it should be, findable in notes. But I just forgot I put it there. So, yeah, I will mess around with that this morning and put that one out. Now, I have a newsletter, a weekly newsletter that I'm going to start. Now, I'm very excited at this because I'm going to pour in all the gifts and offers, and I'm going to make it really, really good. And yeah, I'm hoping to make money with it. And it's like, if you could subscribe, yeah, look, my listening, my radio will always be free. This is what I give to you free of charge, right? And it's like, okay, I would very much need to make a living here. So I'm going to be totally honest because it's in my nature. Somebody asked me, am I ADHD? I have the honesty streak in me. I'm freaking useless at bloody lying. Okay, it's a horrible thing. It's where you watch people sort of lie, cheat, and steal, and you can't do it yourself. So I will love you forever because basically, I haven't managed to crack this wall that I have against finance. And I don't know how to be honest. I would like to just break through. And I know people are struggling, and I don't want your money if you're starving, because I've been there quite frequently, and it's like but I've still tried to give. And one of the things is I will give my time free of charge. If anybody needs anything, I'm there. If I can do it. If I can't, I've got friends that are I've got what's this? I've got friends that are suffering, and I can't help them. And it's not very nice when you're in that powerless state. If you could just give me a fiver through Buy Me a Coffee, the donations, that would be awesome. If not, don't worry about it. Subscribe, right? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would be awesome. And then when I have this newsletter, weekly newsletter that I'm going to pour out. If you could subscribe, your support actually is freaking awesome, right? I have the people who, and I might be able to get my Google app up and running with just a few more email addresses. I need Google email addresses. It's very, very irritating. I need 4 of them, and I can get my app, the radio app, onto Google. And then I've got to go through the whole process with Apple, but I'm told that Apple doesn't have all of this nonsense. That's probably why I'm an Apple user. I don't like Apple or Google, all right? It gives me a hissy fit, both of them. But as an operating system, MacBooks are amazing. And I can't stand Google laptops. I've got a little Chrome thingy, and it's a pain in the ass. But I will get the app going as soon as I can, and then makes the whole radio station more viable. Oh, but it's a long, hard slog. And I'm told, oh, well, you've got to wait at least 18 months. And it's like, how long have you been doing it? Well, nearly 6. Okay, fair enough. I've still got some more time. I will calm down and I'll get off my hissy fit. It's full moon. It's dark moon. So this is all the sort of the tides of all the emotions have just stopped. So instead of being pulled anywhere, you're just left still in calm waters. And that's usually when you look around and you see the bills and you think, oh, But there's no bullshit. Look, I can't bullshit you. No bullshit. Just the time, the space, and the music. Dark Moon Radio. That's nice. These jingles aren't for you, by the way. These are for me, just to remind me that, just the time, the space, and the radio. Chill out zone. And I'm good at that. I'm good at the chill out zone. I've got to remember the things that I'm good at. Because one of the things, chatting to my friend yesterday, and incidentally, I'm going to recommend her stuff again. If you can go to Patreon, I'm going to mention her stuff because she listened. She's a really good friend, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about. You know when you just get someone and they get you, and she's continents away. The Cauldron House, Bone and Bloom Press. She's written a book, The Grey Walker. Is it the Grey something or other? I don't know. I've got the book somewhere. She does great poetry. Carrie Lee on the Cauldron House, Bone and Blue Press. Gonna promote her because she is my friend and she listened to me yesterday. I have some very, very good friends and they're awesome. Right, okay, safe and strong. Let's put some mental hygiene up. This is my mental hygiene one, and it's like cleaning, house cleaning in the mind. It's dark moon right now, right? New moon. Right, we've got to clean out all of this stuff. Shadow projections, personas, masks. Clean it all out. And that's what this spell song is designed to do. As I listen to the sound
sounds and see shapes in my mind. The ritual awakens. Intentions arrive. Through visions and through whisper and rhyme.
Strong bound.
Matter and time. I watch the words dance in a shimmering weave. Threading their meaning through what I perceive. Each line is a pathway, each pulse is a key, unlocking the shift that is meant for me. I weave the pattern, I hold it whole. It settles like ink in the depths of my soul. By will and wonder, the threads interlace, bringing desire into grounded space. Round and round the spiral flows, where thought begins and power. In light, in shadow, I call the truth
Protected.
which serves my path.
Mind.
The spell returns, the spell repeats. Heart to vision, vision to beats. Loop by loop, the magic is spun. By what I have stated, it is already done. The spell returns, the spell repeats. Heart to vision,
Close your eyes and breathe once in the center of your chest. Feel the air gather itself as if the world is waiting for you to speak.
begin again, the vision glows. Where intention flows, the outcome
Now you
grows.
see
As I
small
listen to the
sparks
sounds and see
forming just behind your
out.
A warm, deep ember, the colour of strength.
I watch the words dance in a shimmering
Let it pulse once, twice,
each line is a
3 times.
each pulse is a key.
And with each pulse, it grows clearer, brighter, steadier.
I hold it whole. It settles
The
like
ember
in the
stretches
depths of my soul.
into a thread of light,
Wonder the threads
curling upwards around your spine,
into grounded space.
pouring over your shoulders and cascading down your arms
And power
like a protective
in
cloak.
light, in shadow, in voice, in flame, the inner world.
See the glow expand into a sphere of soft fire,
The spell
a boundary that loves you, knows you, and answers to you alone. Nothing enters unless you invite. Nothing harmful can cross the boundaries. Nothing hungry can cling to you. You are wrapped in your own ancestral shield, older than fear, older than harm, older than the world that bruised you. Hold this image as the words begin.
The spell takes watch the words dance in a shimmering weave, threading their meaning through what I perceive. Each line is a pathway, each pulse is a tune, unlocking the shift that is meant for me. I breathe the pattern, I hold it whole.
Protected.
It settles like ink in the depths of my soul. By will and wonder, the threads interlace, bringing desire into grounded space.
Begin.
Round and round the spiral flows, where thought begins and power grows. In light, in shadow, in voice, in flame, the inner world and outer claim. The change I call, the truth I choose, which serves my path, I will not lose.
Begin. Spiral.
The spell returns, the spell repeats. Heart to vision, vision to beats. Loop by loop, the magic is spun. By what I have stated, it is already done. The spell returns, the spell repeats. Heart to vision, vision to beats. Loop by loop, the magic is spun. What I have started is already done. Begin again, the spiral turns. Begin again, the magic learns. Begin again, the vision glows. Where intention flows, the outcome grows. Begin again, the spiral turns. Begin again, the magic learns. Begin again, the vision glows. Where intention flows, the outcome grows.
Okay. It's a long one, but it certainly gets the point across. Okay. I'm just reminded how beautiful and wonderful people are. I put a rant up on Facebook, and yeah, a couple of people have had a little bit of a protecting me sort of thing, and I love that. That's okay. I was like, oh, isn't that nice? People write stuff, and they're right. The energies is weird right now. We got backlash of all the violence that's happening in the Middle East. It's just funny. It's not funny. It's just like it's the the weirdness of the fact that all my life the Middle East has been at war, and it's just kicked off. I mean, to a lesser to greater degree, and it's all kicking off, and it's like, oh, really, children? And I'm not happy the way it's gone again, but there is nothing I can do about it. That's why I go do my shadow dispatch. I try and take the sting out of it, and that's one of the things that I've got to do with my own life, is try and just take the stings out of it, because it's like, stop it, people. This is illogical. I can't deal with the illogic. That might be ADHD. I don't know. Neurodiversity, spicy, whatever you want to call it. It's just wrong. It's what you're doing, what you're thinking, and how you're doing it is all wrong. And I don't know what the solution is. All I do know is that I just have to witness, and I just have to watch, and I have to be part of it somehow. And it's just the way it's being done and the way it's being thought. It's not common sense. It's not sensible. It's one of the most nonsensible, illogical things I've come across, and that's politics. Politics is illogical to me. I'm looking at things going, but why is it done that way? Oh, well, we've always done it that way, and it's like, why? So yeah, you're going to go insane, and that's actually probably a normal response to this, is to go insane. And you're like, yeah, okay, I've got to just pull back and not be. I just witness and not take part in the emotional roller coaster of it all. But how can you not? Because you're part of the collective unconscious. You're part of it all. And you also are projecting the shadow that is being created here. It's like, whoa, okay. It's too much. It does your head in. If you got up today. You got up today. Maybe that was easy. Maybe it took everything you had. Either way, you did it. Tomorrow is uncertain. Right now is yours. Dark Moon Radio, we see you. We really do. Yeah, and it's overwhelming. Can you just sort of close down a bit, please? just a little bit, just a close down. Just it's too much. I don't believe anyone's listening to me anymore anyway. They've all gone away. Everybody's ran away. Can't take the elephant in the room, but that's okay. I'm going to spout my bollocks, whether you like it or not. I'm going to witness the pain. Yeah. My fundamentals is basically, if you have an emotion you don't want to deal with, you hold it and you deal with it. Right? The sheer fact that you don't want to deal with it and you want to sort of project it elsewhere, project it outside, that's a no-no. So you witness it. You sit with it. You witness it. I'm going to sit with it and I'm going to witness it. And I'm going to stay with it as long as I can. And then I'm going to fall over and I'm going to go for a walk. I've got laundry to do. Oh, joy. Yes, lots of laundry to do. First of all, we witness the pain. This is healing as an honesty, not as a performance. Take your time. Take your time. Easy now. The hurt does not get to rule you, but you are going to give it a voice. We are not calming the storm. We are stepping into it. You are seen, you are no white heard, light, no loved. Silver ladder. Oh, no, everything happens for a reason, bullshit. I feel you. And I love you. We are. For all your strength. With ribs tight. For all your memories that still survive this. You survive this and you thrive it. This is where the place is. That hurts the most. Before turn away. Pain is not the enemy. It is sensation that's lost its witness. Not to soothe. It's the message that never lands. To stay. Let the ache have a voice. Let the grief speak its ugly language. Let the body tell the truth that it's been holding far too long. Pain is not the enemy. It's a sensation that lost its witness. That never landed. A scream. So we listen. Stay with it. 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 We're not calming the storm. We're stepping into it. Not when it takes us. And it looks us round and round and it fucking hurts. Beautiful, white light, no silver ladder. Name its weight. Everything happens for a temperature. Teeth clenched. Let it be exactly what it is. The memories still bleed when touched. Pain, 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 pain. This is the place where it hurts. We're not going to turn away. Survive this. Even if you don't feel brave, even if you don't feel whole, Part of you is still back there. Part isn't broken. It's frozen. We're not going to turn away. This is a place where it
So we
hurts.
thaw slowly,
We have
without
to see
force.
it and feel it.
And one
Pain. Pain moves when
Hello,
it's allowed.
pain.
Tears of weakness.
I'm going to
cry.
breathe again.
And another breath, not to soothe,
Persistent.
but to stay. I
Breathe.
stay. You stay.
Breathe again.
Escape. Witness. To anchor. We love
Hello,
and
pain.
stay with it.
I'm sorry.
Stay with
Please
it.
forgive me.
Thank you.
You are here now. I love
This
you.
body is yours. This moment has edges and time. The hurt does not get to rule you, but it does get to speak. The hurt does not get to rule you, but it does get to speak. You give it a voice, you hold. Stay with it. And when it is finished, and when it finally exhales, what remains is not emptiness. Only you remain. It's space. What remains is space. A space where strength can return. A space where truth can land. A space where power grows its roots. You know this space. You've been here so many times. Pain makes the space where strength can return. Where
You are
truth can
here
land,
now.
where power
You are
right
grows
here,
its roots.
right now. This body is still yours. It's not healing as a performance. Give it away. It's healing as a honor. Surrender control. And you're allowed to take your time. Edgeless and is groundless. The hurt does not get to you. Trauma. It's going to speak. You're going to listen while it speaks. And when it is finished, finally exhales. What remains is not emptiness. The pain knows the way out. What remains is space. Space. Are you listening? Your life, your creativity. You're alive. Stay, breathe, witness. Stay, breathe, witness. Yeah. Woo-wee. Stay, breathe, and witness. I want my talk. Oh, it's not fun though. Definitely not fun. But the alternative is to lobotomize myself in sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Turn it all down. I can't turn it down. I got to turn it up. I got to turn it up, 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 up until, yes, I probably go insane. I don't think it's far off. I don't think it's a big problem. Not for me anyway.
Welcome to the Dark Moon Radio. Let's get real.
Yes, stay real. Stay focused. Stay focused on the goal. What's the goal? Yeah, lots of goals. Lots of goals. I would like to make this radio station successful. I have to stay focused on that. And I did have a goal of 18 months. Now, that's a long time for me. That's a long time in this world. Time to me is like, is a little bit fast. I'm an instant gratification kid. But 18 months. Okay, I will do this for 18 months. I made that promise at the beginning of this year. And it's like, okay, I will do it. And yes, at the end of 18 months, it's just I'm going to get very sad if you can't come and join me. Just join me. Just turn up, say hi. If you say hi, then I know you're there. That's cool. But yeah, we're kind of like sad. I just doing this all the time with every day in, day out, and with no response. I need a response. I need a tribe. I need some community, and I'm trying to build that on WhatsApp. WhatsApp people are lovely. I love my WhatsApp groups. But yeah, if I can break through the monetary wall, that would be friggin' awesome. Okay, What have we got here? The Witch's Ways. Broadcasting from the Witch's Waterways. You're inside the circle now. Witchcraft. Witchcraft. Now, one could say I could do some witchcraft to make it successful. And one would be right. I could. I'm one of those that is not lazy, but I know that when you push at something, something pulls. So there's always a sort of a give and take of witchcraft. And to push something out there, push your will on the world, you have to look at it from a lot of levels. It's like everything is connected. And it's not going to give you what you want unless you do it in a certain way. And yeah, there's a lot of people giving you out spells, and it's not hard to do that sort of thing. But the consequences... Ooh, okay. I got a dial that I didn't know it did that. Whoa. Whoa. I'm playing with dials. Keep my hands still. Don't touch dials. Anyway, so witchcraft, to inflict your will, to create reality, right? Now, it can be done, and I have done it, and I know it works, and I believe in it. But there is other reasons here. There is other people here, and there is other energetics, if you like, that's involved. And quite frankly, it's a lot. So maybe I am lazy, but I would rather sometimes to sort of flow with everything. To go against the flow is a fun thing. It is. And yeah, maybe I should just get off my arse and go against the flow, push against it and demand it. But then you wonder, did it happen organically, or was it happen because I don't like going against the flow. It goes against the nature of things. And yet I've listened to my Black Flame stuff, and that's exactly what you have to do to get anywhere in this world. So maybe we should start looking at some Black Flame going against the flow. So actual witchcraft. And I'll explain how I do and what I do it. But how to make this radio station successful with witchcraft. Whoa, have to think on that. I have to think on that very clearly. I mean, there are servitors. Now, I've half written a manual on a workbook on how to create servitors, which is basically it's creating a thought form. If you think shadow work is how we project our negative thought forms onto the world, right? So shadow work is already dealing with servitors, because a lot of these negative thought forms become aware, and then they become something like what we would otherwise call demons. And they know you pretty well because you created them. And once you start pushing them off again, they go off and they build, they grow, they feed, and then they come back at you again and again and again. And yeah, you think, oh, it's bad luck. No, it's your negative thought forms. It's your shadow you projected that comes back at you. Right. So if that theory is more than a theory, if a lot of people have believed that, Carl Jung, and we project a thought form, which is the whole basis of what servitors is based on. You could call them golems. You creating things to serve you. There is things in Jewish witchcraft on creating. They create things out of clay, and they put the name of their god into their head, and they can basically, it does what it's told. There's lots of history on it, and I researched it. I've got it all in a workbook somewhere. But if you were to create a servitor that does your will, how you program it and you send it out there, it's not a hard thing to do. It just takes focus, and it takes energy. And spring is probably a good time because there's plenty of energy out there that you sort of bind it into form. And I used to summon spirits when I was a kid. And I didn't like that because the spirits get very sad and they cry lots. And I don't like making things cry. I'm too soft for a lot of the Keys of Solomon stuff, all that you summon the demons into form. And it's like, poor things, leave them alone. Yeah, I know, I'm too soft. But when I did that as a kid, I decided I'm not doing that anymore because it's hurting something. Why should I do something that hurts something? It's not fair. So I learnt how to do these instead. So why summon a demon to do it when you can actually just create a servitor to do your will? So if I was to create a servitor to make this successful, I don't know quite how that looks yet. I have to think about it. Yeah. Let's put a wealth spell up. It's always useful.
As I listen to these sounds and see shapes in my mind, the pathways I rise intentions aligned with golden thread and my breath so still. I call abundance to meet my will. No force is needed, no greedy pull. The flow arrives when my heart is full. Money moves where clarity grows. Golden doors open and opportunity flows. With every loop the spell takes hold. Not bought, not borrowed, but wisely bold. With every loop the spell takes hold. Not bought, not borrowed, but wisely bold. Aligned with truth and grounded in grace, prosperity finds its rightful place. Round and round the spiral my work through shadowed doubts and past old toils. I rise in worth, I claim my space. Wealth walks towards me at its pace. I rise in worth, I claim my space. Wealth walks towards me at its pace.
I claim my worth. Yes, that would be nice. One of the things chatting to my friend is like how we are meant to feel useless. And that came up. And it's like, yeah, we are meant to feel useless, made to feel useless. We are a useless breeder or a useless eater. And it's like a thing that is, it's like pushed into the subtext. It's a subliminal thing. Like you have no use unless you are a productive member of society. And many of us are trying to be. And I'm going to, like, we have to earn our own way in this world. There's something very wrong with that. And it's not just me having a moan. I do get it's full moon, it's dark moon, and I'm having a moan. But there's something very wrong with the idea that we have to earn a living. My cat can go out and hunt for himself and provide for himself. I'm not allowed to provide for myself. If I go out and hunt and kill things, farmers might have a problem. If I set my house up in a sort of a nice area, the landowners and the council might have a problem. I'm not allowed to be, worthy. I'm not allowed to build my own home. I'm not allowed to do so many things. And because of that, I'm meant to go out to work for somebody who, the whole corporation stuff. And because I don't fit into that, I'm a useless eater, a useless breeder. The logic is just driving me nuts because it's illogical. It doesn't work. There's like half the population doesn't fit into a corporation. I mean, I get those half of that population must die out. We've got to die out, the useless eaters, useless breeders, and leave the way to the master race, the ones that can work in corporate factories and do the things that that is worthwhile and useful for a society. The rest of us, meh, we can just go and die under a rock somewhere. I'm a little bit absolutely pissed off with that sort of thing. And it's there, it's all around us, and it's just like, oh, go away. Do you ever feel unheard? I've got a song. I wrote this the other day. Unheard. Yes, this is my scream. This is my scream of feeling unheard. I'm not sure the recording was very good. Never mind, let's play it anyway. I am the voice unheard, a voice unseen, unheard.
A voice unheard, unwanted in the crowd will find what she screams is simply not allowed. In rhyme or reason the doors are shut, all are silence that do not make the cut. To make that cut you must deny your soul. Believe what we tell you simply just grows old. We've now got nothing to offer but silence, and even a hand to hold would not be suffered. My anger feels as if I'm all alone, just another anti-person making a moan. My labels have grown overnight in the dark. I guess that's what happens when you try to swim with the sharks. This world has got so alien to me. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to be. An idiot that cannot, will not follow the herd. Or a flat earther, anti-sciencer that's trying to be confirmed. Keep it low, keep it clear. Even the silence has ears to hear. A voice unheard, unwanted in the crowd will find what she screams is simply not allowed. In rhyme or reason the doors are shut, all are silence that do not make the cut. To make that cut you must deny your soul. Believe what we tell you simply just grows old. We've now got nothing to offer but silence, and even a hand to hold would not be suffered. My anger feels as if I'm all alone, just another anti-person making a moan. My labels have grown overnight in the dark. I guess that's what happens when you try to swim with the sharks. This world has got so alien to me. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to be. An idiot that cannot, will not follow the herd. Or a flat earther, anti-sciencer. It's trying to be confirmed. Keep it low, keep it clear. Even the silence has ears to hear. But being denied still finds its way through the walls they build higher each day. Keep it low, keep it clear. Even the walls have ears to hear.
voice, unheard, unwanted in the crowd, will find what she screams is simply not allowed. In rhyme or reason the doors are shut. All are silent but do not make the cut. Too tight, too small. To make that cut you must deny your soul. Believe what we tell you. Simply just grows old. We've now got nothing to offer but silence. And even a hand to hold would not be suffered. My anger feels as if I'm a flat earther, anti-sciencer who's trying to be confirmed.
Nope, that's not good. That's all. I've hoped it would get better, but no, it's all muffled. I don't know what's happened with the recording there. I recorded it 3 or 4 times now, and it still hasn't come out right. It's the sign of the times. I'm mad, and I'm tainting everything with my madness. Let's play the other one, Threads. I will stop it halfway through if it's all muffled.
Close your eyes, the threads are near.
Intuition, sight, and knowing has the power to fight that which is growing. We fight well the things that we can see, but invisible threads strangle you and me. Waking up is not enough, so go within and sort your stuff.
Let the light reveal what you find.
So go within and sort out your stuff. Sort it out, it is not enough. Many deals have been made, surfing life to make the grade. Pushing your will upon this world takes practice before your flag can unfurl. Spelling takes a particular caster, with many screw-ups before you master. But your life is yours to rule, and moving things just takes a tool. The craft is fine and works okay, but you have to do the things your own way. You have to find your own way.
Your mind. Let the light reveal what you find.
Have to do it your own way.
Sort out your stuff, the truth is there.
Intuition, sight, and knowing has the power to fight that which is growing. We fight well the things that we can see, but invisible threads strangle you and me. Waking up is not enough, so go within and sort your stuff.
Sort out your stuff.
So go within and sort out your stuff. Sort it out, it's not enough. Deals have been made, serving life to make the grade. Pushing your will upon this world takes practice before your flag can unfurl. Spelling takes a particular caster, with many screw-ups before you master. But your life is yours to rule, and moving things just takes a tool. The craft is fine and works okay, but you have to do the things your own way. You have to find your own way.
Your stuff, the truth is there.
Have to do it your own way.
What you need, the world will play. Find your rhythm your own way.
Intuition, sight, and knowing has the power to fight that which is growing. We fight well the things that we can see, but invisible threads strangle you and me. Waking up is not enough, so go within and sort your stuff. So go within and sort out your stuff. Sort out degree, not enough. Years have been made, circling life, make the grave, pushing your will upon this world, taking practice before your flag than on the world. They're rebelling, takes a particular after, with many screw-ups before you master. And moving things just takes a tool. The craft is fine and works okay, but you have to do the things your own way. You have to find your own way. You have to do it your own way. Whew. Well, yeah, I'm not really sure what I was creating there, but that one there actually is at least clear. Okay, so I recorded that on something else and then brought it in. So that worked. Okay, at least that worked. The music is a little loud and probably could be turned down a bit on the... It's quite a process creating these sort of things. It really is. I'm like, okay, what the freaking heck am I doing creating this sort of stuff? But it wasn't bad, in my humble opinion.
You walked through fire so many times and never asked for anything. That's strength. That's you. That's the Dark Moon Radio.
Whew, that's the Dark Moon Radio. Okay, so on the Dark Moon Radio we have a full moon. Let's see what they say about the cosmic weather today. Dark moon. Full moon, dark moon. I keep getting that the wrong way around, don't I? Ugh, Freudian slips. New moon in Pisces. Oh, let's cry about it. Oh. Pisces is not subtle, no yet. It's a point of culmination, clarity and discernment. And it feels like we've been here for months, with Saturn and Neptune having recently lingered around these degrees, asking us to confront what is dissolving, what is real and what has been sustained through illusion alone. Okay, so me going on about all the different elephants that are in different rooms. What's real and what's been sustained by illusion? And it's like, this is the freaking obvious. The new moon brings that entire process into focus now. And this new moon acts as the final ending of the eclipse season, because something is now clear that wasn't before. Okay, the Sabian symbol for this degree is a prism. White light doesn't disappear here, it separates. What once felt unified splits into truth and illusion, emotion and reality, projection and clarity. All of those are duality, right? Everything is now splitting into what's dual. This is where discernment sharpens, not through avoidance, but through the willingness to see something as it actually is. Karmic recognition. I don't like karma. There's nothing I can do about karma. They say, oh, it's all down to karma. Oh, yeah, it's basically telling me, you're freaking powerless. You can't do anything about it. Just accept your karmic destiny. Oh, shut up. Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Yeah, it sounds painful. Has been moving across the North Node following Mars's earlier conjunction. Oh, I have no idea what all that means. But anyway, patterns have been repeated. Emotions have resurfaced. Old dynamics have revealed themselves again. Clearly enough that they can no longer be misunderstood. That's fair enough. My shit, all the stuff that I'm boiling up, I recognize it. It's all boiling up again, and you're like, I thought I dealt with that. No, you did deal with it. It's on a spiral, love. It goes round and round and round and round. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and then the spiral comes up again, and you've got to deal with it around it. Just looks similar. It ain't. Okay, at the same time, Venus in Aries is squaring with Jupiter in Cancer, bringing tension between desire, emotional history, and the need for security. Yeah. Okay. I accept that one. That one calls me out quite heavily. This is where discernment becomes action. Within 48 hours, Mercury stations direct. The sun enters Aries, and the equinox marks the beginning of the new astrological year. We're not waiting for what comes next. We're standing at the point where it becomes clear. We're at the ignition point, the moment before the start of the new zodiac year. And from this point forward, things will speed up, but with a greater self-awareness and openings for what's aligning us ahead. This is from Penny Shelton. She's on Facebook. She's a consulting astrologer. She has 310,000 followers. Wow. Whew. Jeepers. I'm lucky if I get 100. Anyway, that's okay. That's fine. Issues about security. The emotional history and the need for security. Okay. Yeah, getting called out for that. But the equinox this weekend. Yes, I'm going to go down into the forests. We're going down to spend the nights in the forest. And yeah, I do this my own way these days. And I will have my own equinox ritual. And I'll tell you about it on Monday. But we're not there yet. We should take each day as it comes. Each moment in time. I don't know what a Sabian symbol is. Yeah, there's a lot I have to learn about all this, and quite frankly, there's numbers in it. There's maths involved. I'm just gonna go, yeah, right. But I like Penny's stuff. It's kind of cool. Right then, it's something gentles. Something walking the walk. Let's go for a little walk. You want to come with me for a walk? Oops, shouldn't use that word too loudly. The dog may think he's getting a walk. But anyway, let's go for a walk. Shh. We are weaving a hypnotic thought. We wander paths that the world forgot. A slow, peaceful, moving rest. 1 foot, 1 breath. The body is blessed. Leaving behind the home and hearth, stepping softly into the living earth, into forests, branches and trees seduced by colour, sense and breeze. Breathing in abundance wide, letting troubles slip aside, here and now in body and mind, drifting gently, so soft and kind. We are weaving a hypnotic thought while taking a long, peaceful walk to rest while moving down the path, leaving behind our home and hearth. Stepping into a world of forests and trees, being seduced by nature's flowers and coloured leaves, listening and breathing in all the abundance of life, and leaving behind all troubles and strife, being present and aware in both body and mind, drifting a little, but being kind. This is your world in the right time and space. Each thought is let go without leaving a trace. Each thought dissolves without walk and move with no other desire or intent. No need to grasp. Walking through the air that is never spent. Though the air that is never spent. Feeling your feet move on the ground with nature's song as your only sound. Acknowledge your thoughts, flutter and blow, but don't follow them, just let them go. Awareness of walking, and that alone. With patience and self-love, it will become home. A deeper knowing of being still inside, of facing oneself without having to hide. while weaving a wave while you walk. Peace is found while you walk your talk. Thoughts may flutter, rise and flow. See them smile and then let them go. Awareness walking, walking away. Nothing exists but here and there. With patience, self-love finally home, the art of presence becomes your own. A deeper stillness held inside, no masks to wear, no need to hide. While weaving a wave, while you walk, peace is found while you talk your walk. While weaving a wave, while waving a wave, while walking a wave, while weaving a walk. Peace is found when you talk your walk. Peace is found when you walk your talk. This is your journey and it will glow. Peace is found in weaving a wave with every stride. You are so much more than you think you know. This is the way you must follow the flow. The truth that this is the way you must follow the flow. This is your journey, watch it glow. You are far more than you think you know. Follow the rhythm, steady and slow. This is the way you follow the flow. This is the way you follow the flow. I like that one. That's nice. It makes me smile. I need to write a few more like that. Some just easygoing ones. Far too much with my head up my own bottom sometimes with all the power trip. Yeah. Oh well. We live and learn. We do. We get on with things and we learn. I got this one as Medusa. Now, my friend's done a lino cutting on Facebook with Medusa on it. It's beautiful. And it's like, I done a spell song on Medusa. Medusa, Medusa. They don't want you to see yourself inside her face. They don't want you to know. Share her secrets. They never tell the real story. No, they never do. They just show the monster, hide the woman from the view. Snakes for hair and eyes that turn men to stone. Let your fury be holy. Wear your scars like armor bright. Let your no become a fortress. Your boundaries pure and right. She was beautiful once, a priestess, soft and pure. Served in Athena's temple, her devotion was so sure. Untouched and holy, living close to divine light. He took what wasn't his, he violated. Until Poseidon decided her body was his right. They spoke, they condemned, they didn't hold their breath. They said, bad woman, evil woman. Softness really cost. Her beauty became a weapon in a battle she had lost. Temple and all the gods and all the people standing near punished her for seduction, blamed the victim, made it clear. From that moment she was cast out, banished, demonized, made into something ugly
in their
She was
judgmental
cursed while he walked free,
Not because
transformed
your soul
for
turned
being
dark,
prey.
or cruelty took the throne,
Not because she became
but because
evil,
she wouldn't
but
play nice,
refused to look
wouldn't
away.
soften
He
her
walked
tone.
free while she was cursed. She was transformed for being prey.
She became what the world demanded, forced her hand to be. Not a monster in
Used
the
to look
darkness,
away.
but a mirror, so you see. She reveals the shadow lurking deep in the hearts
Let
of
your
men.
fury be holy.
Exposes what
Wear your
they
scars
carry,
like armor bright.
they won't
Let your no become a
acknowledge them.
fortress. Your boundaries pure and right.
Those who came with fear or domination turned to stone. Those who come
From
in
that
peace
moment she
just
was
walk
cast
away,
out, banished,
the seeds
demonized,
unshown.
made into something ugly
Unready
in their
to face
judgmental
themselves,
eyes.
the truth inside their chest.
Not because
She
her
simply
soul
holds
turned
the
dark
mirror.
or cruelty took the throne,
Let's
but because
do
she
the
wouldn't
rest.
play nice and wouldn't soften her tone. They call her dangerous now because she wouldn't let men near, because she learned to freeze them, the penetrating sneer.
She's the face of women who finally had enough. Enough betrayal, abandonment, when life turns bitter and rough. Enough, be gentle, be kind, and forgive them every day, while being ripped apart inside in every single way.
Medusa, Medusa, the woman they couldn't break. Medusa, Medusa, protection, not vengeance she makes. When you've been hunted through, your softness turns to stone, a fortress
If
for
they've
survival
told you
when you're
too
standing all
aggressive,
alone.
too angry, too on guard, maybe you're protecting that
Became
young
what
girl
the world
whose
demanded,
life was seriously
forced her
scarred.
hand to be
The girl that
not
no
a
one else
monster in the
protected when she
darkness,
needed someone
but a
near.
mirror, so
Maybe
you
it's not
see.
you at all. Maybe it's all them, my dear.
She's the face of women who finally had enough. Enough betrayal, abandonment when love turns bitter rough. She reminds us when we're left to stand and self-defend. We become the fire, the storm that will not bend. We become
Medusa,
legend,
Medusa,
with
we don't
stars
need to be
above.
saved. Medusa,
All because
Medusa,
we just
remember
tried to love.
how we're made. We're the storm, the fire, the legend and the law. The woman they couldn't break, and we'll walk through that sacred door.
Let your fury be holy. Wear your scars like armor bright. Let your no become a fortress. Your boundaries pure and right. Your boundaries pure and bright. You know, boundaries are very, very important, but sometimes they're not. Yes, there's a contradiction. Boundaries. Boundaries. Everybody says shields. Shields up, red alert. Yeah, okay. Do you know what? Most of the time, people don't shield. People can't shield. They think if they imagine white light around them, they're fine. Mm, White light for a start. Okay, people who've known me know that I go on about white light. Stop doing white light. Try navy blue or a purple, because you become white light in the darkness. And basically, it's like lighting a fire on a hillside. Everything starts attracting to you because you suddenly become food, especially if you're projecting, if you're pushing out this white field around you. It's like, oh, look, there's somebody who, one, is either like psychic or intuitive, or two, knows that projecting, the way of projecting. You don't know much else. Never, ever, ever project white light unless you're trying to be bait. And I'm serious about that. Don't if you're trying to be bait, that's great. You're going to bait in all the sort of the things that you want that want to feed off you, and you can turn around and feed off them. That's the only reason I would ever put white light. And people who put these in books, and they have been doing it for decades, I often wonder which side they're on, or are they really seriously out to screw people over when projecting white light? One, try lots of colors. People most of the time, if you're projecting something like Reiki or anything, it comes out in lots of different colors. The person receiving it will usually put the color in that they require. But white light is not a no-no. But boundaries. Okay, what is the best sort of boundary out? And it works. Nature actually reflects this quite well too. If you have a water boundary, that's a pretty good boundary. If you have a fire boundary, that's bloody excellent boundary, right? Fire. Most things stay away from fire, but again, it takes a lot of energy, and you are marking yourself as a practitioner. It's not necessarily air, wind, if you like. Yes, nobody can get to you. Big tornado around you. You standing in the storm, the small. That also has its place. And earth, an earth boundary, an earthworks, that's great, but that's kind of solid. It doesn't move if you are moving. So what sort of boundary would you, if you felt that something was trying to, say, feed off you, how would you go about it? And the logical way doesn't actually work so well. So putting up a boundary just tells the vampire, if you like, what you taste like, because it's energy. Thought form made is energy. So you are projecting energy at a vampire that feeds off energy. Yeah. It's like protecting yourself with a steak. A nice raw steak when a dog attacks you. It's like, I thought this through quite a few times. I don't understand why people haven't thought this through. So if you are a witch practitioner, you practice witchcraft, you are an energy witch, you would seal yourself up in a shield. What's that, 24/7? Good luck with that, right? Is that focused 24/7? Really? Seriously? You can't focus on something 24/7, right? You're going to need the toilet. You're going to need to eat. If you were sitting there meditating 24/7, you still need a toilet, you still need to eat. There's bodily things going to go on that's going to distract your focus, and you are not going to be focusing for 24/7. And think about it. Just go for the logical stage. If you are projecting an energy outward to a negative thought form, demon if you like, vampire if you like, monster, that feeds off energy, what exactly do you think that's going to occur? Because one, you're going to say, look at me, I'm tasty. Here, have a little bit of what I can do, and this is the rest of me. It's like one of the most, again, stupid behavior. The whole thing is inverted. We've been taught the inversion. And I don't get it. It's like, think about it. So do not project your energy. Pull your energy in. Do not put it outwards. Go back down deep inside, find your black flame. The black flame is a very interesting thing to stand, because you are kind of standing in your power in the black flame, and you allow the black flame to sort of seep through. And it's like a threat. It's like, yeah. It's like when guys eye each other up, saying who is the bigger thing. That's not a bad way, but seriously, don't project any energy out. So if you're pulling your energy in and sealing it up, hey, I have respect. Hey, you know shit. Whoa, okay. If I was a little tiny vampire who was just hoping for a free, cheap meal, I would be looking at you going, I think I can go elsewhere today. There's other things. There's other meals out there is easier. You've just pulled your energy in, gone totally dark on me. and there is hints of power radiating from you. Nah, I can find a better meal elsewhere. And so that's a good way. That's a main way, because most of them are little tiny things. Right. If something hits you hard, energetic-wise, thump, what do you do to fight back? Right. Yes, pulling in all your energy is fine, but that's more time than you really actually have. You want to reach down. You've got chakras. You're in a body, right? One of the things is being in a body makes you far more powerful than any of the little imps and vampires and monsters and negative thought forms out there. Being in a body generates a lot more energy. Right, so you reach down, you pull from your solar plexus chakra. This is like a bright orange, right? It's bright, bright, bright orange, and it can be used to go nova. Yeah. A nova is an exploding star. And you can expand that fast. Yeah, it takes some meditation, takes some practice, right? But it's like punching somebody on the nose. Now, I'm not somebody who gets into fights, physical fights, but I am someone who gets into energetic fights. And if you punch somebody on the nose, that's, who hit you first, right? So you've just been hit energetic-wise. You can pull out the energy of an exploding star, right, from your solar plexus chakra, the orange chakra, right? Whomp, right? You can pull out quite a few of them from your, so hang on, let's get my brain in gear. The solar plexus chakra is yellow. Yes, of course, exploding sun, not orange. Okay, so the exploding orange sun goes whomp, and it comes out of you, and it annihilates anything in its path. Whoomph. Anything energetic, anything trying to hurt you, and it can go for it. Just basically, it just overwhelms it, fries it, and it's just like an exploding star. That, if you've been taken off guard, is a very useful thing to be able to do. And actually, if you think about it, you could do it with each chakra. I wouldn't say hitting them with your throat chakra is a good idea if it's not meant for that. But your lower chakras certainly are. And the orange and the yellow chakras, whomp. If you wanted to heal somebody, right, if you wanted to pour out love, a healing, hope for the future, compassion, empathy, you could expand and use your heart energy. And in fact, people, I find they will do this naturally. People that are really lovely, they just open their hearts up for you, literally. It's like, oh, yeah, those are the sweethearts. But if the monsters in the dark are hitting your energy, then freaking well hit them back. It's that sort of level of, right, and you have a lot more power. You can bring it up from the earth, you can bring it in from the air, you can bring it from fire, and you can bring it from water. Because you are a creature of this material realm, and they are not. And that gives you a hell of a lot of energy. Mother Nature defends her children and gives them a lot of energy. If you've ever stood around in a thunderstorm, which doesn't sound healthy, you're not likely to be struck by lightning, but there's always a chance, so be careful. But hanging around in a thunderstorm, that's Mother Nature's gone doing her thing. And negative thought forms can get fried by your own projected thunderstorms. And it's a good way of defending yourself. Because in a lot of ways, nothing else is going to defend you. Okay, so we got one more tune before we disappear. I have lots of tunes here. Maybe I can have a break from making them. It might make sense because I'm not making the brilliant ones anymore. Just try to make sense of it all. I don't know. What would you like to hear? Any requests? No, I'm not playing the boobs. It's not a funny thing. Okay. Okay. All right. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. There we go. Never really lost. Here we go. This will do. I am never lost in the vastness of my mind. There's hot tea aplenty and many reasons to find. I am understanding an ununderstandable thing. It takes a dive to the depths, and then I rise like a king. For all that I knew, and I thought I knew so well, was part of the illusion of a very dark spell. Ego itself is a spiral of both ways, so the maze will not let go. I am never lost in the vastness of my mind. There's hot tea aplenty and many reasons to find. There is a vast sea of emotions that are never stilled, and a drive to know all that will never be fulfilled. I am understanding in an ununderstandable thing, and it takes a dive to the depths and then to rise like a king. For that which I thought I knew so well was part of the illusion of a dark spell. There is no working out this with meditation, for there are traps of destruction deep in all creation. The ego, to itself, is the spiral of both ways, so the maze will not let go of any phase. There is a trick or two that can show you a spin as long as you truly know you just can't win. It's right there in the cone of your brain. The closer I get, the more I am insane. So back off and replace the mask on tight. Or two. There's a trick or two with all of your might. That can show you a spin as long as you truly know you just can't win. It's right there. It is. It's right there in the cone of your brain. It's a pine cone. It's in your brain. The closer I get, the more I am insane. There is no working this out with meditation. But there are traps of destruction deep in all creation. Woomph. a nice underwater explosion, that. I find all my sound effects and music comes from Pixabay. Thank you very much, Pixabay. It allows me to make my own music. I follow the the Creative Commons license, which nothing is standalone. So I take it apart, put it together again, add my own stuff. So I'm obeying the rules and regulations this time. And it means that I can play this on YouTube and they're okay with it. It's like, okay. Took me a long time to work that out, but whew, I worked it out. I was quite pleased with myself. Right, what am I doing now? Come on, brain. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, Taoism. Let's do the Taoism thing for today. Taoism. 365 days of the Tao. And we're on the 19th of March. Stillness is life. Stillness is the return to life. There's a quiet trick in this line. We think stillness means the opposite of life. The Tao flips that. Stillness, it says, isn't death. It's where life gathers strength. Lao Tzu lived in a world that watched seasons closely. Winter wasn't a mistake. It was part of the cycle. When the landscape looks most barren, most quiet, when nothing blooms and the frost bites, it's exactly when the root deepens. Classic Chinese gardens sometimes frame a single leafless branch or a stretch of pale rock. Visitors are meant to pause, not for the bloom to come, but to see the vitality in the apparent stillness. The quiet scene isn't lacking life, it's preparing it. And that too is what Lao Tzu means. The pause is not an interruption, it's part of the rhythm. Stillness is not a break, it's a return to the rhythm that makes movement meaningful. Like the inhale before the chant. Like the hush before the bell. The stillness is not absence, it's the space that gives everything shape. In the Tao, the return to stillness is not an ending, but a way to begin again, rightly aligned. The pause is where truth can be heard, faintly, like water behind stone. Oh, I liked that. Oh, I like that a lot. They say that you can find the gap between worlds, in between, before the noise starts and the silence ends. So there's a gap between worlds there. They say that in there it's like rabbit holes. You can go down and find Alice in Wonderland, what you go find Wonderland basically. But it's only found in the gap between silence and noise. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I do love the sort of the natural analogies. It's quite cool. Okay, that's it for today. I've got laundry to do, so you can push off now. Thanks a lot. If you happen to go to darkmoon.rocks, hit a few buttons, will you? Just subscribing would be awesome. Subscribing would be amazing. But you got to go to darkmoon.rocks and have a look round. See what you think. If you could give me advice, I'd take that too. Subscription would be lovely. If you could join my YouTube channel, that would be fucking awesome. Thank you very much. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. There one. Finding which button to push. There's always a button to push. Love you lots. Take care of each other. Bye now.
I'm here to ignite. My words are blades and balm. Present stirs what's been buried deep.
I am no longer asking for permission to speak. The ones that can hold me are already waiting. It's a message for the ones who've also seen too much. You've been told, soften, dim, dilute. But I see what you're really carrying. I'm not here to fix it. I'm here to call you up. You're not alone. You're not broken. You're a catalyst, same as me. Welcome home.
You're not a helper. You're a threshold guardian.
I work for those who are buried,
Not
both
here
broken
to
and
coddle.
sense themselves fit.
Here to catalyze.
Not to rescue, but to reflect.
You're
You're
not
tired of
misunderstood, you're just
bypassing,
early.
thinking, of hiding your flame. I'm here to show you how to weave your pain to power. And soften the light. Rebuild from the ashes. Stop pretending you're not already power. This is a message to the one who's always been too much. You've been told to soften, dim, dilute, but I see what you're really carrying. I'm not here to fix you, I'm here to call you up. You're not alone, you're not broken, you're a catalyst,
You're not
same
a
as
helper.
me.
You're
Welcome
a
home.
threshold guardian. You're not here to coddle. You're here to catalyze. You're not misunderstood, you're just early.